Want to have your clip featured in the Skyrim Clip of the Week? Simply record the clip on your Xbox and then send it to me via message. My gamertag is IRYENI, that's IRYENI, and then you can message it to me over Xbox and I'll be able to view it. I look forward to seeing the clips that you guys send me. Now moving on to the video. Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and welcome back to another episode of Modded Monday. We're on week number 233 now, guys. I've picked out 5 new mods for you guys to check out, and perhaps add them to your load order if you find them interesting. But like always, before we jump into them, I want to remind you guys that I'm partnered with Gamersups, which in my opinion is the best energy drink on the market. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure to check out the link in the description where you can go to their store page, and you can also use the code RTD for a 10% discount on all your purchases. I also want to say, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any brand new mods each and every single week. Now that all that's out of the way, we can jump into this week's mods, and starting us off we have the Rent My House, a Landlord mod. Now the mod page reads that you can put your unused houses to work by renting them out. The 5 original houses can be rented out once they're fully furnished, and the Hearthfire's children bedrooms are optional as well, and you can tell the local steward that you want to rent out your house and they'll handle the rest. Finding tenants and collecting the rent once a week, you can pick up your payments from the steward directly. The rent you'll receive is 2% of the total value of the house plus the furnishings per week. Now it's also important to note that houses are inaccessible while they're being rented. And to avoid potential conflicts with follower mods, this mod doesn't touch housecarls. So if you don't want to trap one in a rented house, you'll need to move their default location to somewhere else using a mod like Volek's My Home Is Your Home, or you can just leave them in there if you like though. It won't do any harm to the character. Now this mod's also very compatible with other mods, but if you're using any other mod that changes the furnishings in any of the 5 houses, the basic rule is if you still need to use the steward dialogue options to enable those furnishings, you should still be able to rent out the house. But when it's come to testing in this load order, I have 150 mods in my list and I was able to run this completely fine and not have any issues at all. And this is basically an endgame type of mod where you can sell out all of your previous houses that you may have owned in the past and actually get money for them by renting them out. I think this is really good because you originally buy Breeze Home, or at least that's what I do, whenever I'm starting to, get some money flowing in, because everyone needs a place to store all their stuff, so I get Breeze Home, and then once I get farther in my character and level them up very high, I'll either get the Wind Home, Solitude, or, there's tons of different houses that I would buy in this game. But if you would like to rent out your previous houses, maybe you're not using your Wind Home house anymore, or you're not using your Solitude house, or you just aren't really using many other houses, or you have a house mod, there's so many different variables they could go into, who can use this mod, and I really like that. So if you want a mod that'll let you rent out your old houses so you can make some money while you're not really doing anything, then the Rent My House, a Landlord mod is definitely a mod I'd recommend checking out, and that's definitely why it's featured here at a number 5 spot, so I'd recommend downloading it and giving it a try for yourself. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have a brand new badass armor set that's just a retexture of the Daedric Armor, and this is the Daedric Armor 4K mod. The mod page reads that with this modification, Daedric Armor will become a little bit more like its counterpart from The Elder Scrolls 3. He also changed the design of the sword, the two-handed sword and dagger, to better match the armor. And this new armor can be crafted at the smithing station just like you would any other armor set, and you would also have to have the Daedric smithing perk as well. It costs the same as regular Daedric Armor, and it looks entirely better. I mean, just look at this little showcase I got going on here. And the fact that they also changed the design of the weapons for the Daedric category, like I said, the sword, the two-handed sword, and dagger, it better matches the armor so that whenever you fully get out your character and, you fully max everything out, you have full Daedric armor, the full Daedric arsenal as well with all the weapons, you'll be dealing so much damage and you'll be looking incredibly badass while you do it as well. I think this is a very intimidating armor set, and the fact that the Daedric armor set is something that, everyone works towards. Everyone likes Dragonbone armor too, but I feel as though the Daedric armor, it's been in pretty much every Elder Scrolls game, so it's, a legendary status to have this armor in your possession. So I think when it came to picking out an armor set to actually remaster for this mod, the Daedric armor was a perfect choice for them. And it's definitely the best type of Daedric armor that I've seen remastered in Skyrim, and that's definitely why this mod's featured here at a number 4 spot, so I strongly recommend downloading it and intimidating some of those bandits that you stumble across in Skyrim for yourself. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have a brand new way to completely customize how your character looks, and this is with the improved eye model mod. Now, yes, this only touches the eye models of the characters, but I've noticed in our load order videos and, videos we've made in the past, we've covered pretty much everything whenever it comes to creating your own character, except for having eye colors and different types of eye shades. This is where we come in with this improved eye model mod to add to our load order, which gives us complete control of what our character will look like now. Now, of course, this is a 49.56 megabyte mod, so there's tons of new eye textures in the game that you can use for your character. And the mod page reads that this replaces the vanilla meshes of the eyes with one that splits the lashes and lacrimal into their own unique categories. They've also made textures for each vanilla eye color and some extras that you can try if you'd like, as well as some blind textures that are unique for each race. Some of these eyes glow and give off unique animated effects, like I said, to get an idea of what can be done with these new meshes. Either way, the mod creator hopes that this is an improvement over the vanilla models of the eyes, and they hope to see more retextures in the future. It includes so many different colors, shades, and remastered textures of the eyes that you can completely customize what your character looks like from the ground up now. That's also if you're including the mods from our load order, like the Lean Skyrim NPC overhaul, as well as the other types of mods like the hair colors mods, and we have tons of different NPC overhauls and different type of character building mods. So just throwing this into your list if you don't have an eye replacer mod would be a perfect addition to your load order, because you'll get so much more customizability when it comes to creating your character before you start the game. So go download the improved eye model mod and make your most unique and badass looking character yet. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have a brand new music mod called the Vampire Music Replacer. The mod page reads that this replaces the vanilla Skyrim music for a darker piano-themed score set in the key of C minor. Getting tired of the vanilla music? Don't feel like a personal playlist is justified in Skyrim? Well, up until now, the standard music replacement for most of the community has been in form of adding their own music to Skyrim. However, I feel like adding regular music to the game breaks immersion greatly. I've recorded numerous pieces with my piano for Skyrim in an effort to create the world I enjoy. The themes are based on a C minor, heavily surrounded dark, hard-hitting chords to help portray the harsh world of Skyrim. And enough of my rambling, let's actually jump into these new tracks now and give a listen to what we'll hear as we're exploring Skyrim. Now, as you can tell, this is extremely different than the vanilla Skyrim music and Jeremy Soul's work, and this is pretty much different than any other music mod I've tried in the past. We haven't really tried too many music mods that add a different type of feel to Skyrim other than like an upbeat and maybe a Celtic one, but this is a vampire music replacer, so all of the new piano key type of songs and all of the different types of music that they add into the game, as you've heard after that showcase there, it completely changes the way that you look at Skyrim. You know, normally you're having Jeremy Soul's really upbeat music coming in as you're exploring Skyrim, and it makes you feel as though there's tons of wonder in Skyrim, but now that we have these dark piano tunes playing as we're exploring, everything seems a lot more, scary or, more evil type, or, it has more of a suspension building up to something. Instead of just that original exploration track, you now have something different to listen to, and it gives you a new environment in a way because of the way you're listening to these tracks and how you're feeling, as well as how you're processing the information that you're seeing as you're exploring. It really just completely transforms how you explore Skyrim. And that's definitely why this mod's featured here at our number 2 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading the Vampire Music Replacer and giving these tracks a listen to for yourself. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have a brand new huge mod pack called Plague and Poison: The Toxin Doctor Experience. The mod page reads that this is the essential mod bundle for anyone wanting to roleplay as the reclusive Toxin Doctor, master of the occult knowledge of plagues and poisons, featuring a new outfit, weapons, and a themed player home as well. This release brings together my Toxin Doctor laboratory as well as the Toxin Doctor outfit mods, in addition of adding 2 new weapons, a new frostbite spider pet, and besides adding small new details to the player home and making several improvements to the outfit's model, in addition to providing the set in 4K resolution. Now, in technical terms, this mod works as an update for the Toxin Doctor Laboratory, which you may remember that we covered in the past. It was a house mod that we're actually going to showcase again in this video because it's part of the mod pack, but the actual just Toxin Doctor Laboratory player home we covered in the past, and it was a great house mod, so it's great to see it getting an update here. And whenever it comes to the Toxin Doctor outfit itself, if you're the kind of alchemist who specializes in venoms and poison making, you must have this special protective garb to keep yourself safe from being poisoned by your own experiments. And if your clients are just a little bit intimidated by your creepy attire, that's all the better. Now, this armor set is unisex, so it can be used by both genders, and its defense level is much higher than that of leather armor. This is because it's considered a full set, so there's no boots, gauntlets, or anything. It's just one piece of armor that you equip, and it covers all of your body parts. Now, of course, because of this, it has the weight of several pieces of the armor combined, as well as their defense level. In this mod, a set can be found in the bedroom above the wardrobe in the new house. And then whenever it comes to the weaponry that you get along with this mod, there's 2 new weapons that can be found inside the experimentation area, which is the Vopal Blade of Pestilence, which is an ornate iron dagger with a powerful enchantment that inflicts a powerful paralyzing venom into the victim, and then the Viperhead Cane is an artifact that projects poisonous runes toward opponents, causing explosive toxic damage. And then finally, as you can see as I'm doing this showcase here, this is the Toxin Doctor Laboratory, which is located in the catacombs of a small abandoned fort in the mountains of Eastmarch. This library is the ideal player home for Toxin Doctors, as well as dark alchemists and all kinds of mad scientists, where ethics and morals give room for curiosity and experimentation without limits. Now, Toxin Doctors are known for their study and use of toxins, their creation of poisons, and the developments of cures for diseases. So with this mod pack combining all 3 together, the weaponry, the armor set, as well as the house, this is a perfect mod pack if you have the space to create the perfect Toxin Doctor character. So if that's someone you wanted to play for a while, or maybe you just didn't think the mod was good enough, well, now it's good enough. It comes with 3 mods all in one mod, a giant mod pack coming in at 354.75 megabytes, and this mod's definitely worthy of getting the #1 spot for this week just because of how much it brings to Skyrim. And that's definitely why the Plague and Poison Toxin Doctor experience comes in at our #1 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading it. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods you'd like me to cover in future top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions there as well. Special shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have done for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will talk to you guys later.